I know some of you are like, well, of course you produced a whole bunch of water, Miss Fergie, because salt melts ice. But salt actually does not melt ice. It does something entirely different. So we'll talk about what those things are shortly. Oh, okay. So here, this is our product. And it seems to have frozen. Bare minimum, it is solidified. And this is from shaking it from just 5 minutes. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Okay, guys, so I've examined our results here. And it looks like what we have is something a little closer to ice milk than ice cream. But part of that is because the milk that we use for the, I should say the dairy that we used was just whole milk. If you want a richer product or something that's gonna look more and taste more like ice cream, you should use half and half or heavy cream. But I used milk for my experiment, okay? But again, if you want a richer product, you should use half and half or heavy cream, and you'll end up with a richer product than what I have here. But it's clear to me that it worked because it's not liquid anymore. It's definitely like icy. I'm gonna pour it out into a bowl so we can see, and I'm gonna taste it too. Or actually, I'm gonna let my nephew taste it and see what he thinks. Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Melted ice cream.
Okay, I think I called him too late to the...
It's horrible.
It's horrible?
Too much salt.
Oh, the salt got in the bag. Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, let me see.
Taste it. It's horrible because there's too much salt. See?
Yeah, the salt got... He's right, guys. The salt got in the bag. So I think we're gonna try it again because that's not supposed to happen.
So I included this because I want you to understand that sometimes the experiment will not go right the first time. That's why it's called experimentation. So you may have to do it again, just like Miss Fergie did.
Eat the results. Guys, check it out. So it's Miss Fergie again, and now you know that the first experiment didn't quite go like we wanted to, right? The salt got into the ice cream, so the ice cream did not taste very good, even though the endothermic reaction occurred. Endothermic, meaning of a reaction or process accompanied by or requiring the absorption of heat. We're doing the experiment today with the hopes that we'll end up with a better result. Okay? All right, so let's get started here. Oh, let's see, I got my little notes over there. This is 6 tablespoons of salt. Okay. I got a tablespoon of sugar here. I found some heavy cream, so we're using heavy cream today, so we end up with a richer end result as opposed to using milk. So this is heavy cream with some vanilla extract in it. That's what that brown liquid is, okay? Now we're at the first step, which is we put some ice in a gallon size Ziploc bag. Now it said in the instructions that we should fill it up halfway, and so this is halfway. Now, again, I need to remind you that this is a messy experiment, so make sure that you have a towel on hand, okay? All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, per the instructions, I'm gonna add 6 tablespoons of salt to this ice. Okay, so we got the salt in there. Now I'm gonna seal it up and make sure not to get any air in the bag. You will notice we've got the salt right here coating the ice, and we've got some liquid in the bag already. after shaking it gently, which is what the directions said to do. Okay, so next we're gonna put all the stuff in the bag. And we're gonna double bag the stuff this time because we don't want the salt to get into the mix. So I'm gonna take a sandwich size bag and put the mixture in it, and then I'm gonna put this bag into a quart size bag and then stick it in here in an effort to avoid that whole salt fiasco that we had last time. Okay guys, so I put the mixture in the bag, I double bagged it, and I got it in the gallon size bag with the ice and the water. Now I'm supposed to agitate this for at least 5 minutes. You can do it longer for a better result, but to see the reaction, we need to do it for at least 5 minutes. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna shake the bag, and it says to do it vigorously. Now this is gonna produce a lot of water, so if you can do it outside, do it outside. You'll definitely need a towel. If you can do it over the sink, do it over the sink. Okay. Okay guys, so it's been 5